The number one job of the church, the mission of the church, is to live out and proclaim the good news of Jesus Christ, to be the body of Christ in our homes, in our neighborhoods, in our communities.
When we started, I was terrified. And even though it is lovely to think about being a part of your community and walking your kids to the neighborhood school, being in a public school can be scary. There's so many things that are out of your control. I didn't know any other believers in our school, and I had fear around what was this environment going to be like for my kids. And for me, I wanted community. And about halfway through my daughter's kindergarten year, her teacher just said something that made me go, "Are you a Christian?"
I was a fairly new believer at the time, and I wasn't very demonstrative in my faith. It was a very quiet, private thing. I don't think anybody on staff at my school knew I was a Christian. But one day, Stephanie and I were talking after school, and she says, "Are you a Christian?" She must have sensed something, I don't know. And I said, "Yeah," kind of timidly. And she says, "Oh my gosh, Laura, we have been praying for you ever since our baby was born."
I burst into tears. And I finally felt like there was some sense of community, like God was saying, I am here in this place.
Stephanie was really interested in providing a support group, I believe, for her child and to develop friendships based on some Christian principles.
I decided I would start a little Bible study. Once a month, they would walk home with me, and we would do a theme, love one another, or serving and giving, or what does God think about manners?
She came to me one day and said, "How would you like to be involved? I think it'd be really cool if one of their teachers would show up and talk about her faith." For them to actually see what it could actually look like in your school, amongst your peers, to walk in faith while you're at school. What does that look like? And so I thought, yeah, this is important work. I want to be a part of it.
Pretty soon, our little group started growing. And by the next year, I had 12 or 13. And this year, I walked 22 kids home from school.
I am the mother of 2 children. I have an 11-year-old daughter named Eliana and a 9-year-old son named Dawson Plumridge. And they attend Reiki Elementary. I, this last year, experienced chaos in my life. My father passed away. I then lost my job that I loved, and I knew I needed something in my life. And at our school, Eliana got involved in a girls group, and in that group, she learned about giving and receiving and doing things for others, and it was miraculous what it did for us.
We met on the second Friday of each month, and we did an activity for helping other people. Girls group makes me confident about myself. I just love Stephanie herself. I love the people that I go to girls group with.
Stephanie Weber, who led the group, asked us to come to church because she was speaking, and we of course went. And when I walked in the doors and I sat at that church, I felt an overpowering sense of comfort. And I said to the kids, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. And we've been there almost every Sunday without fail since September. And it means the world to me. And it means the world to my children.
This is really helping my family. And it's cool knowing that I have a church community that I can talk to.
My kids were baptized this Easter. It was just amazing. It was the most amazing experience. And my heart was happy. It was a gift to have this brought into our lives.
I didn't know that God was so in that place, that He was so in that school. And I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. Like the things that have happened, whether it be my mom's prayer group, now up to 17 people on my list, my girls group that's huge and growing, being able to pray for teachers at school and the principal in her office. I mean, these are things I could not have imagined.
I'm so encouraged about the story of Riki Elementary School and Stephanie because it shows what one person can do. Here in Portland, what's made these church-school partnerships thrive is that it's all about relationships. It's been something that we've seen connect thousands of individuals from churches into hundreds of schools, and the difference it's made on educational outcomes and the lives of people has been nothing short of miraculous.
I feel so fortunate to have this relationship with the Palau group and City Serve, and specifically the School Partnership Network, because I want to tell my story. I want to share it with others. I want to motivate others to move into their schools.
I sort of waited for someone else to come along and give me permission to feel what I feel and to express what I believe. I really needed Stephanie to push me there, and she's been a tremendous blessing to me in so many ways, and to all those little girls. Don't wait for that person to come along. Be that person that reaches out.